late, but I even forgot to schedule this. So we're here. I'm here, and it's gonna be what it is. I jumped on so quick and got a few things done before I jumped on. I don't even have music yet, so let's see what kind of music we're gonna listen to. Is it gonna be chill? Let's try chill this time. What kind of music we got going on? What's up, all you two people who are watching? Yeah, we got music going. I got everything done so quick and jumped on that I didn't even have music ready. So we're just kind of here hanging out. But what's up? Welcome to Tint Fam Shenanigans. I'll put the chat up here for everybody to see. Tint Fam Shenanigans is all about we just do um yeah, that's Tint Fam Shenanigans. We don't have plans. We're just screwing around, messing around. I thought about tonight. I don't know if I'd have time to, but the last time we talked about making a big ass banner, right? I wonder how big we should make it. So I started looking at the place I get a lot of my print stuff done, and I tried a 10 foot by 20 foot banner size to get the price on it, and they were just like, "All right, cool, it'll be this much money." So, what do you think about a 10 foot by 20 foot banner, dude? I like. What's up, Dustin? What's up, Corey? Um, I imagine it'd be really cool to have a picture like of me like this big, standing in front of a banner, like I'm going like this, but like the banner's like this big, and I'm like this big. Hey, Tim, thanks for coming in, brother. Thanks for coming in, man. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if there's captions or not. Is this showing captions if you guys turn your stuff down? What's up, Maverick? Good to have you here, man. So yeah, I thought about a billboard, man. Oh man, there's a company that sells used billboards. Does used billboard tarps. That'd be awesome, man. I wonder how much that costs. Oh, so here's something. I found a way where if you guys think it would work, we've got me and old man, Mr. Bill Murray. Yeah, for real. That'd be awesome, dude. Trey says it could always use it as a backdrop at the next expo. That would be awesome. We are doing some, oh, I can't tell you, but we are doing some cool stuff as Autobahn. We are doing some cool stuff at WSCT, man. We've got most of it approved. Some stuff we're all like, come on, come on. And they're all like, I guess that'll be I guess that'll be good though. So that's awesome, Dustin. Those billboard tarps seem super thick, man. And 350 for a freaking billboard tarp that big, that thick, man. It seems like a good deal, dude. I was looking at Tint Fam Coffee, man. I found a company that can roast coffee for us and put our label on it. And yeah, that would be cool, man. We got some fun stuff coming. I thought it'd be cool to have some coffee on the website. What do y'all think? Would y'all buy? Would y'all at least try some Tint Fam coffee? I don't know how it compares to your Folgers. Or what do I get? Do I get Folgers? Well, Kyle, can you weld some together to make them even bigger than 54 inches? Because that's what we're trying. I know I'm gonna try some Tint Fam coffee, man. But yeah, Kyle, if you can print a banner big, if you guys have what you need to weld it to like make, layer just like you would a vinyl wrap, to make several of those tall, man. We'll talk, dude. So that's one thing I need to do is I need to find Matt at Chevrolet talked about giving me bulk pricing on the sticker bombs. Right now they're all on demand because I didn't have a lot of money to start this up with, to spare to start this up with. But we may look at getting some printed, do some more giveaways and have some more on hand, that kind of stuff. And find ways to get a lot more of this work into the Tint Fam, Kyle. So I'll give you a call, brother. I think that'd be awesome, man. I was gonna look something up. I was gonna go getting a billboard tarp made, but I mean, if you get paid $350 for a used one, man, it'd be expensive. Yeah, can you imagine like a 10 foot by 20 foot freaking banner? Oh, here you go, Maverick. Here's a good one. I appreciate you bringing this up, man. He says, I got a service question. Would you wrap your company van even if you're extremely busy and you come to a place where you really don't need to advertise no more? So would you guys? I mean, do you honestly need to not advertise anymore? Like advertising is part of business, man. And the best thing too is let's say you've got work going on, you're busy, you're constantly booked out, right? Well, if you've got to where you're able to say no to customers because you've got so much going on, then you can start charging more for your work because if people don't want to pay it, well, someone else is waiting, right? So, best way to do that is advertise, man. I would 100% wrap a company van for the amount of money that goes into wrapping a company van. Even if you pay someone else to do it, right, is worth it in the long run with how much business you can get off of it because it lasts. I mean, especially if you take care of it, lasts years. Right? And it can never be too much advertisement, man. I agree with that. Oh, uh-oh. Is that a company, I guess, that would print it for you as one big one, Kyle? Or would it be like welding them up? What have you been working on, Tint Fam? I mean, this show's about the Tint Fam. And I'm going to start calling some people out on this, man, because no one's clicked this link yet, dude. This is the third one, and no one's clicked this link. So I know not many people. Awesome. Oh, that's awesome, Kyle. What are the dimensions on that, man? On a billboard banner, I guess. Because that's huge. Bro, then we got to get it put up on a billboard. Where would we do that? Where would we get one put up on a billboard? Yeah, Maverick, it's either you put your logo on there or when you roll up, people run. Put an FBI symbol on the side of it, man. Yeah, I wonder if we can get a billboard, man. We need to put a Tint Fam billboard up. Or we need to get with Carrie and get that design of Kratz with that pretty and smart thing and put that up on a billboard. Oh man, I think Kratz would shit himself. Yeah, that would be the shit, man. So what has the Tint Fam been up to, man? I mean, again, this shows I'm just farting around, dude. I figured I would. Part of why I'm doing this is I want to keep things going. I want to keep the Tint Fam moving. I want to keep things, brushing forward, man. And it helps hold me accountable to make sure I'm like letting you guys know what's going on with things, man. So 14 by 48. What? Feet? Dude, that's huge. What's up, Trey? Trey Goins and did I say that right, Trey? Or did I just butcher that, dude? And Trey Williams. And then we got George El Chingon up in here, man. We need to sell some of that jerky on the Tint Fam site, bro. Get some Tint Fam jerky. I don't know what to do, man. Design a trading card. Those are exciting. Not really, but yes, tonight just messing around, dude. Yeah, dude, George, we can have some Tint Fam cookies and some Tint Fam jerky. I can sell it on the website, man. Goins? Trey Goins? Oh, bro, I'm sorry if people ever say groins. Let's see about those trading cards. What if we did this? What if we designed a trading card on the air? I've already got the template made. Let me log into my site where I've got my database stuff at. All right. Yo, real quick, for all y'all, now that I'm here, go change your Facebook password. Set up two-factor authentication. There's this really neat app, right? That little authenticator app. And what happens is when you sign in, Yeah, Corey, we'll put the rack as on trading card. When you sign into to your accounts, you have to also open that up, and it's got a code that comes away and disappears. And then for each of your apps, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apps, 6 things I log into here. I use this two-factor authentication for. So if someone tries to log in, they can't log in unless you get this. And I won't show you the things, but if you see like the times over on the side, that code refreshes, and it's only there for a certain amount of time. So, yeah, you need to do two-factor authentication, man. Like, trust me, it's on my Facebook, it's on my Stripe accounts, on my Bubble accounts, all this stuff, man. Even our login stuff for work, we've got one thing that we use that we need two-factor authentication for, and it's awesome. You know, here, Trey. Now that you say something like this, yeah, Dustin, it's killer, dude. I mean, it could be annoying, but a lot of stuff will say, hey, like one thing I just used it on, said leave this browser logged in for 30 days. So I had to enter it again for another 30 days. But I think my Stripe's the same way for a certain amount of time. What's up, John? Good to see you here, man. So I don't know if you've ever been here before, but this is part of the Tint Fam stuff, and we're really just kind of on here screwing around, messing around. Excuse me, don't have any real exact plans. But so Trey Williams mentioned right here with the Pokemon style cards. So John, if you haven't seen, man, check these out, dude. This is something we're doing where oh yeah, Dustin, I'll come back to that, man. That's awesome. So we're making these trading cards for the Tint Fam, right? Tint Fam is a project I started to kind of we're making the Tint Fam magazine. Me and my dad came up with it, started playing around with the idea, and then we built I built the store out of it, built the website out of it. We're working on a magazine. I'm working on interviews. Just had the first interview with Corey Case today, so you'll be seeing some video clips from that coming out soon. But we're making these trading cards for people in the Tint Fam, dude. So anyone who's in the Tint Fam, even cousins, even our detail cousins, our PPF cousins, all that kind of cool stuff, can go over to tintfam.com/trading cards. Where's that at? And go be on a trading card. You can sponsor your own trading card and get your own logo on the back of it. Or you can just put in all your information and allow someone else to sponsor it. And we'll have all the stuff that's on here. You'll just be someone else's logo on the back here. So, but yeah, brother, we're making trading cards for everybody. So that's one of the things we're doing. We're doing lots of stuff, man. So what was it? Trey Williams mentioned here a minute ago. Let me take this off. That Pokemon style cards. So I had an idea, right? And there is something. Well, here's a start for it, right? Imagine this, right? These Pokemon style trading cards. We make cards for people, right? Imagine you can get your phone out. You can set the trading card down on your table right here. You say, all right, I'm going to set my trading card down right here. You get your phone out. You open up the Tint Fam app. You go and you open the Tint Fam app, and it takes you over to the augmented reality part of the app, right? So then you see the 3D version of, if you're this card, you see the 3D version of Tint Bird up and standing there. A little augmented reality dude. Then imagine you take those guys and imagine you can link up with someone else's card on their table with their character popping up, and you link the characters, and imagine having like your own little Tint Fam fighting game, man. Like Mortal Kombat style, like Street Fighter, beating each other up, man. You got special powers. So like when you create your character, you can go on, you can pick some special powers, and you can like make your stats, and then we can have a little fighting game out of it, man. Like that's a long time coming thing, man. But what's really neat is they make apps. Like there's this one called In3D right here where you can scan yourself. So go check this out. It's go away app. It's called In3D. And you can scan yourself. What it does is it has you stand out in front of put your phone up on a tripod or something like that, and you circle around. You kind of stand in this like weird little like pose, and you kind of circle around, and you get this picture of your face. I'll tell you to take pictures of a couple sides of your face, and it'll make a freaking 3D character for you. It'll make your 3D avatar, and we can use that in the app through Unity engine and all sorts of cool stuff to make some fun stuff for for that, man. So that'll come eventually, man. But Dustin said something here I want to skip over, man. Finally tried 7th generation soap. Dialing is happy spot with it so far. I'm liking it. If you do PPF, you need 7th generation soap. It's just a clear soap, 7th generation, pure and clear. It's just soap, like all it is, man. In liquid form, it's like it's dish soap. So you can dump that in, and if you're doing PPF, you can rinse away with water because it's so basic. The alcohol, some companies have told me in the past that it helps activate the adhesive, all sorts of stuff, right? But the alcohol also helps eat the lanolins and waxes and oils and stuff that are in other soaps, especially baby shampoo, to break that stuff down to rinse it out. Where with 7th generation, water rinses it right out and it just comes right out, man. So, oh, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you like it, man. So Zach's talking about something just fell out of here. Yep. Oh yeah. So Zach's talking about the Autobahn Film Pros Nation collab hat for the dealer conference. We gave some of those away on a video we did. And if any of you are watching this and your privacy settings are set to private and you shared that post, let me know, because there's some people who are going to get skipped over because I can't tell if you shared the post or not. So, Maverick, I mean, this is running on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I don't have a whole lot of videos on there right now, but this stream's over onto YouTube too. Oh, you can do that? That's awesome, man. So there is a Billy Frick. I guess it's not really a Billy Frickin' Murray. There's a Spider Billy bobblehead out in the world, man. We did a giveaway one time where Carrie Yoakum from Iron Duck Designs got together and made something. And then her and David Kratz, my boss, got together and said, hey, let's do a giveaway. And Kratz is like, cool, I'll make a bobblehead, man. We'll make a Spider Billy bobblehead. So this was up in the corner was the Spider Billy that people were making pictures with and doing fun memes and stuff with. And this is what Manuel Sanchez won. So it looks kind of like me, right? But there's a Spider Billy bobblehead out in the world, man. There's one of one out there in the world doing its thing, man. So guy named Manuel Sanchez won that one. So I hope he does good use of it. I hope he leaves it to his grandkids when he passes away. I hope they pass it on to their grandkids, and maybe one day it'll end up in a museum. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Trace? I just saw you on here, man. So, man, we're on here. I mean, there's not I don't know what we're doing. Again, since there's more people in here now, I like to always, always, always extend an invitation to anyone who wants to come on. You're more than welcome to. Hey, Suze, what's up, brother? Good to have you on here, man. Yes, if anybody wants to come on, it's always an open invitation to come on, and we might completely shift the direction of what's going on here. So if you don't know what to talk about, don't worry about it. I've got these neat things Corey Case can tell you about. I've got some cards here that will ask you some questions. You can tell us about yourself. So Corey Case did his Tint Fam interview today. So we got Tint Fam interview number 1. I'll be reaching out to more people to get some more of those set up if you want. In the meantime, if you want to... Oh, that link's not here. Let me add this link here. But part of what we want to do is I want to... of course, I'm like, can't talk and type at the same time, right? Is I want to tell people stories. That's part of where Tint Fam came from. I saw we saw, what's his name? Mike Rowe at WFCT, and he talked about like getting more people involved in blue collar trades. And I started thinking, how can we inspire people to come in and be part of the winter tint trade? Well, what if we could tell people's stories? And we found a way to tell people's stories, not just of their professional careers, but of what it means to go from who they were, how they lived, what their mindset was like before they came into the industry, to then eventually, after being in it for a while and eventually going through it all, like what have they learned? How have they grown? How's their lifestyle changed? How have their mindsets changed? How has, not necessarily what have they done in the industry, but how has being a part of this industry helped grow them and help them to be, bigger, better people, right? So that's part of what we're doing at Tint Fam. It's part of what the interviews are all about. So right here, if you want, go schedule your interview. Let's put it right here too. And go schedule your interview. It'll go to a scheduler site. You pick date and time that works for you, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that'd be neat. I like that idea. Well, I clicked it. Maverick, what happened? There it goes. To have some kind of like RFID inside of them for something. That'd be neat. I wonder what you could link them to though. Like, because just people's contact info would be one thing. I guess maybe like their Facebook page, some other contact info. The hard part to that is then you've got to also, and maybe we can get there, but then you've got to host a site. You got to host, page, all that kind of stuff. So. What's up, Landon? But yeah, so if you guys want to be a part of it, man, go do it sometime. We'll do an interview. It's about an hour long. I'm just going to ask some questions about your journey, about your change, about your growth, about your mindset through it all, and then we'll ask you some of these questions here. We're really just this is a decks of cards that have random questions on them. They're really good for like when you're talking with a stranger, someone you don't know. Ask questions, kind of get to know each other some. So fun questions, man. Corey can tell you all about it. He just did his earlier. Oh, did I click that again? Yeah. Let's see. So I see something here I want to address at least. Trace mentioned I used it for a while. I had left a tank full and it broke down pretty nasty. It's awesome if you cycle it fast. You're talking about, excuse me, about 7th generation here. And I guess it is plant-based. Is that what someone said that it's plant? I think Dustin said that it's plant-based. So I wonder if that means if that's why it breaks down. Because I know in cold weather, like in Colorado here in the wintertime, I left it in my trunk and you go to get it out and it's just thick white and there's just nothing you can do with it. You have, okay, Trace. He says right up here. That's always hard to find. But it can be hard. It can I guess the plant fats solidify some when it gets super cold. So we gotta be careful about it here in Colorado. You gotta keep it warm, keep it inside, but all right, Dustin. Y'all see this? Dustin said it. He said, I'll do an interview. So if Dustin isn't clicking that scheduling link right now, I don't know if he'll really do an interview. And a big thing too, those interviews are set during the day, mainly because that's when most people are available. But if you want to do an interview and you don't see a time that works, let me know. We'll try to set up a time later on to where we can do it. Maybe if we need to do it in the evening or late evening or early morning, or maybe we can find a time like that. So. Oh, the link didn't show up? What does it say? No. Oh, it won't put them on my personal page. How messed up is that? Okay, I see. My stream is public on Facebook, though. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, never mind then. So I'll put it here. It's billyfrickinmurray.as.me/tent-fam-interview. Oh, look at Trey over here. Can I type it again? Oh, since it's not, I don't know. Maybe it won't show up yet on there. But here we go. All right, it says it posted to YouTube, and it gives me a check. Oh, if there's like a group or something, it might go to it. because the Facebook gives me a check too that it went to. What's up, Philip? Good to see you on here, man. I saw John Turnbull. I think I said, hey, John, when you came on, but don't know if I did or didn't. Oh, I think my son's on the other side of the door banging on it. But yeah, so part of what, again, so some of you just don't know, part of what these interviews are is these interviews are all about, we're trying to create some content for the magazine, 2, create some promo, some videos. The big thing is I want to be able to tell some of y'all stories and be able to take your story from an interview style and put it into at least a small article. If not, if it's a bigger one, we can do bigger. We can do multiple interviews, like whatever. And that way I want to be able to tell you guys stories basically from not as much your accomplishments within the industry, but more of your lifestyle because of the industry, about how you lived, like what your mindset was like, how you acted before you came into the industry, and then through being through it and going through it all, like what kind of things have you learned, how have you grown, and then where are you at now, where do you hope to be in the future, like all that kind of stuff, man. And we're gonna do it in Restream, but we're gonna do it in a Restream studio. And if I can freaking talk here, we're gonna do it in Restream studio where we just record it, and that way it's awesome, man. I had an awesome conversation with Corey earlier, and it was really cool because we weren't recording, so we didn't have to worry about like what was going on. We were able to just talk with each other and just have some one-on-one time, diving deep and just kind of talking about Corey's story and what he's gone through, some of his challenges, his growth. So we'll take some of that and we'll post it up some, and we'll make it work from there and show some videos so you can see parts of it. Eventually we'll turn it into an article. As we do more and more, we'll turn some of them into an article. So no, Jay, there was no chopping and no screwing. So that question kind of comes out of left field, bro. So I think I know what you mean, but yeah, like Corey said, dude, it was awesome, man. Because sometimes when you're on live, like maybe you really don't want to say like what you actually want to say. Maybe you don't want to be that vulnerable in front of everybody, in front of the world, right? Where anyone can come on and see, right? That can be a little bit of a weight sometimes. So what we do is we just record it, and that way we can have that one-on-one time. We can chit chat, man. And there's some like this part we won't put in there. This part we will. After we talk through something for a minute, I'll be like, hey man, like don't worry, we're not gonna put that in there. Like I know that was very personal. All good, bro. Sometimes we have time to chat and connect, man, on some issues we're both dealing with, man. So that's awesome too, dude. Yeah, but did you catch when I actually said the rrr noise on accident? I had to remake it because, oh man, that was funny. But yeah, we're gonna we talked to a couple people, man. We might be able to get a billboard style banner made. Yeah, so we're gonna look to make the industry's biggest banner. It's gonna be a big ass banner. So we're gonna take a billboard tarp and put the eyelets in it and hang it up somewhere, hang it up on a billboard. So that's gonna be ridiculous, man. Did I get your logos, Jay? I don't know. Let me go check right now. I actually have the site up right here. If you submitted them on the site, let's go see since last week. Let's see who else has put their info in here. Let's go over to the database and go look at. Let's see. Jeremy Angel added his in with Prestige Tint and Detail. He's going to get added into the sticker bomb. And then we've got Jordan Shady J Jernigan threw in his logo for Stay Shady shirts. So I got it, brother. Oh, John, you did. John Turnbull PM me his, and I've already got it in the folder ready to be made, brother. I think. I downloaded that one as soon as you sent it to me. I downloaded it. Let me see if I put it where it needs to go. Yep, I got it sitting right here, brother. So. What? I click your Restream link out, working in the garage on some racks. Oh, Corey's out making some racks, man. Yeah, thanks, Jay. If you want to be part of the sticker bomb, you haven't sent it in yet. I think all of you have, man. John, if you're still on here, it's cool if you're not. John Satterley, if you're still on here, bro, go here. Put your logo and stuff in. We make this cool. Oh, I put my keg in my car, dude. Oh, I used to have it sitting right here, man. So we made these Tint Fam kegs what we do is we make a sticker bomb pattern. Oh, I don't have one on here. Here we go. I see a picture. We're making these sticker bomb style things where we're taking everyone's logo, putting them into one big file to make it like a sticker bomb. And we're printing out keg wraps. We're going to do some banners. I've got some other fun projects coming. All sorts of cool stuff. So let's see here. Let me see. I think this is the first picture I took to help promote some of them. Yeah, here we go. So we're done this style, and we're doing it on, right now we're doing it on this, the spray kegs. We have a few different versions of the spray kegs. We've got another item coming soon that we're going to debut on the show. It's an item that Mr. Bill Murray himself is working on. We've got another giveaway, again, that I've got sitting over here of the prototype that I've got to finish up because I got a full-time job. And we're going to do a giveaway. Right now we got a couple keg options, a couple 5-gallon options, a 3.5-gallon option. So check those out. You want to be a part of it? Right here. Bro, Maverick, I would love to do that, man. And I think when I go out and about and do some traveling, maybe I can do something like that. Sit down with some people and do a lifestyle show, man. I wish I could do more of a podcast style show where we can have people on and put mics on and hang out. Oh, Corey, that's what you said about you mentioned you clicked the link, man. I just see Corey hanging out over here. He's all like, yeah, duh.
I can't fix that.
Oh, man. So what's up, Corey?
It's working. You said nobody clicked on it, so I clicked on it.
There we go, brother. Yeah, you said I clicked the link, and I was like, what does that even mean, dude? And I just happened to glance over and see you in black and white over there just hanging out, waiting for me to respond, dude.
I was just timing, waiting to see how long it took.
All right. Oh, Ed, you got a new logo, dude? I like the old one, man. But if you got a new one, bro, send it, because your old one's on here, and I'll put your new one on too, man. Oh, do I have the rack logo, Corey?
No, but I'm sure I can get it to you.
Yeah, give me that logo, dude.
I mean, Kratz made it.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll have to find that, man.
I think I've got it somewhere.
We need to get that on the next one, too.
Like I said, I didn't even make it. Kratz made it.
Oh, yeah, because Corey's just like, yo, here's the product, bro. Yeah, you want to sell it? All right, here. Go sell it. Yep. It's like, what's it called? And Corey's like, it's a rack, man. Like,
yep.
Oh, man.
Nothing fancy.
Hey, it's fancy. It's pretty cool, man.
I got to help Randy set his up. He didn't even have to install this. He just needed the core inserts because he already had a rack up. I'm like, you can still use the inserts and get rid of your poles.
You could probably just sell the insert. I mean, I know you got 3D printers going like crazy. You could probably just sell those inserts, man. Like, so here's a fun story about how me and Corey met on the internet, right? At Car Toys, my last year I was working at, I was building these boxes, pretty much, these cabinets to put film in, and I 3D printed this little hook that mounts to the side, and then I tried 3D printing a roll insert that use a lot more PLA, a lot more material than Corey's do now, but I at least tried that, and I was like, man, mine took 8 hours a piece to print. I'm like, that's just too much, dude. So
original.
Yeah. So I found a way to make them out of wood. I'm like, dude, I can sit here in a few hours and make 16 of them is what I had to make out of wood because my rack held 8. No, my rack did 7, so I had to make 14. So I would make them out of wood. I'd router them up, I cut them up, glue them up, boom, done, right? And I thought it was awesome, man. Like to have that insert is just extremely valuable, man. So Corey hits me up one day. He's like, hey, Billy, like that stuff you got is pretty neat, man. Like, can I get the file for that? And I'm all like, you know what, bro? You can buy that file if you want, dude. Like, I'm selling that stuff, man. Like, I made that. I got effort in that. I'm selling it, man. And Corey's like, all right, nah, dude, I'm good. I'm pass. Like,
I just wanted to fix it. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to fix it.
And Corey ghosted me because I'm all like, you can buy it from me, man. And Corey's like, yeah, I'm good, man. Pass. And next thing I know, Corey eventually out of nowhere, like, bro, check out this thing I made. And he shows me the ends that he's got, how modular they are, and the roll insert and how like less material it uses than what I've got. And I don't got any other choice but to support the Tint Fam and be like, you know what, dude, that's way better than mine, man. So how about we sell in the Audubon store? And Corey's like, done, let's do it. So there we go, man. Like me and Corey met. Look, oh, you're gonna show it, huh? Look at that. Corey's trying to find ways to use even less material to get the same thing done. How much quicker does that print?
About an hour faster.
Is that your original prototype that you're working on, or is that the new one?
That's a new one.
That's the redesigned one?
Yep, super strong, way thinner.
What went wrong with the last one? Where'd the last one fail? The last prototype like that fell?
These?
The green one. You showed me one that you were like, oh, that one didn't work out. I gotta redesign
the insert, when you put them together, my key, really thin. See how thin it is?
Yeah.
So when you put them together, the stupid thing will flex like this. Oh, my laptop went to sleep, but it'll flex.
So it wouldn't.
So it won't stay nice and flat like this.
Oh, so you're having to put a screw in every single piece if you use that one.
Did I lose it altogether?
No,
But the big issue right now is I need a bigger key that goes in further. But I was trying to design them where you can print it without supports. Because right now the originals come in super ugly. All the support has to be removed by hand and processed. It sucks. Takes forever. So it works where I don't have to print it with supports. I just got to make it better.
So Dustin asked, what's the link for the racks? So I'm going to get you a link.
There's a few of them.
Well, you're on Tint Fam, so you're going to go on.
Go on Tint Fam, yeah.
If you're on Tint Fam, you better go to the Tint Fam website and buy them. So you can get the racks from the Tint Fam store. There's a link here. It might not be showing on Facebook, I guess. But you can go to tintfam.com/shop, and you'll see them on there. You can get them from the Edge dealer store or the Audubon dealer store, or you can go to Sun Distributing, and you can get them over there. So
it really depends on what color you want.
No, you get them all the colors from Tint Fam, bro. What are you talking about?
For sure.
No. Yeah, so whichever way you want to go. Yeah, and Jordan says, where is it at? He says, I like a nice Rackman. So he likes Rackman. Rackman is a new character now, dude. Those commas, man, can make or break a sentence.
Nice rack. Jason made this for me.
Nice, man.
They're on the Tinner brand store if you want one.
Oh, yeah, and Ryan even says the racks look great, dude.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Ryan? Good to have you in here, man. But yeah, so Jay mentioned this mission efficiency, man. The big goal of these is really so you can hang your stuff up right behind the right behind your plotter. And that's why, like, I built my original stuff. I was like, look, man, I don't want to be unboxed and moving all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people have dowels that go through, and those dowels are a nightmare for two reasons. One, you pick that roll up off the rack, and now you're setting this dowel in here, and you're sitting that down on the plotter, and you got a dowel rolling around inside there, right? And that messes with how smoothly your film rolls. Two, and this is where I know Corey gets it, man. When you're designing a system for efficiency on space, that dowel goes through your roll, right here, and you've got to pick the roll up that far before it picks the dowel up. So you lose this much space between each roll, almost a core width between each roll. So if you have a fixed insert that goes in there, when you grab that roll and pick it up, it comes right off, and that's less vertical movement you need, so you can fit more rolls of film in a vertical space. So
more film, less space. Yes.
There we go, man.
I wish I could make it even better, but the cores won't let me.
The cores, the tint's the limitation now, man.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, and Jay forgot his comma, man. So he talked about his comma. Well, you forget the comma,
working on
bro.
your set this week, Jay.
Oh, Jay got a set? Nice.
He's getting a set, yes.
Nice. You know, I still got my set I haven't hung up yet, man. So I'm moving to a new house soon, and I'm going to have a whole bedroom office. So then I'm like, okay, now I can like start putting stuff up. Because right now I'm in my garage, and I pretty much have the space right behind me to kind of hang stuff. Because it's my garage. There's stuff stored in here. There's stuff hanging on the walls. Like, I'm using the garage, right? But I'm going to have a separate garage at the new house, and I'm going to have an indoor office. So that's going to be awesome.
I need one of those. My garage turned into a factory.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Literally.
Mine's a streaming area, man. Like,
Yeah.
but luckily I put my desk on wheels, so I can like take the locks off the casters of my desk and roll it out of the way, and then I can pull my car in to work on my car. And I can pull it back out and then push my desk back over and put it there. So, like some of my videos I've done where I'm standing in front of this wall recording, or like in front of the wall doing stuff, you know, the Spider-Man crap. I just unhook the lockers on my desk and just push it right out of the way, man. Oh yeah, let's put that link up here for a minute. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm not much fun. I got to get out here and I got to do about 15, 20 of these things a day to keep up, or it gets ridiculous by the end of the week.
Oh, right, dude. That's wild, man. This link does not show up very well. Like, go type that into your browser there. Oh man. Do I have a Tint Fam? Let's see. I don't have a Tint Fam shop, so we'll do that one, man. Yeah, this live, dude, is just, I mean, it's just stinking around, dude. I don't have anything really to do. I'm just like, it's more accountability, talking about Tint Fam. Hopefully get someone like you just to jump on and hang out with the Tint Fam.
Let me get some ideas from these people for from the Tint Fam for the monolith. Some input on that.
Oh,
what
yeah,
people want to
dude.
see in it.
Yeah, who knows what the monolith is? Let's see. Who knows what the monolith is? I'm waiting. Corey's like, I do. I was there, man. I got to see the unveiling of it. That was pretty cool, dude.
And all I could think about was ways to fix it, make it better.
Oh, same, dude. Like, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, he's like, come check it out. I'm like clicking through it, and I'm like, oh man, oh man, yeah, oh yeah, oh dude, I can do this, I can do that. Like, yeah, so.
Well, Jesus was there too.
Yeah, Jesus got to see the rack. Ryan knows what the monolith. I'm sure we've all seen plenty of racks, but the monolith. I'm trying to find my trading card. Where's the trading card stuff at? Oh.
Spent everything I could just to not start coding stuff for it right out of the blue. I just want to start throwing stuff together.
Oh, for real, man. Yeah, and I'm guilty of that. If you look at some, like, you should see my test development page on my website, dude. How I just got like random crap thrown up there, dude. Just throwing like, ooh, this, ooh, that. Does this work? Make that work. Make this work. Like, it ends up being like what sucks is like with the software that I use to build my apps. When I go to launch the app and make it live, I'm gonna have to change the name of the page so that you can't just find it by typing in test stuff. Like, if you were to go, I wonder if it'll work right now, and what I might break if I went to that on the air real quick.
Don't be telling me stuff. I'm good at breaking it.
Well, this page was designed just to be random stuff, man. So, I think this page is live, dude.
Trust me, I know. I've done it. I do it all the time.
Oh, this page is live. That is awesome. Oh, there's a place you can put your credit card number in. So if I were you, I would not go to this page and put your credit card number in. It would be very secure. Don't get me wrong, but I will charge your card. Like,
yeah. Stripe still has a data, but like a sandbox, right?
Yeah. They got test cards that I use for all my test stuff. They got test cards that work, test cards that, don't work, don't have enough money, are expired, or little things like that. Test bank accounts, all that kind of cool stuff. Yeah, I gotta go in here and change the name of this page, dude. That's funny. Oh yeah. Where'd that go? Jay said it. I'm clicking on the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, actually, I think we scheduled that. Yeah, so we're gonna set one up in Ryan's shop. Ryan's probably might be one of the first shops that we do the giveaway for, and do the onboarding call and the setup and all for it, and then get one out there for him, man. So we got a bunch of those at HQ that we're getting together. So look at Corey, he froze. There he goes.
It's doing it like once every 5 minutes. It freezes for about 10 seconds.
Dude, it was wild to unveil it, man. Y'all made me feel like Steve Jobs, dude. Like, I was trying to do this fun talk about it and goof off, and at the same time show the power of using technology to create a cool experience for the customer. And when I turned it around, people started clapping, dude. And I was all like, damn, dude, I got to be there for that, man. Like, that was wild. That was a wild experience, man. And it was for the product, man. But dang, that was awesome.
I enjoyed it. I want to get the ladies, all the tent ladies at my shop, out to the next conference. I think they'll have a field day.
Oh, dude, I wish I could tell you about it, man. This conference is gonna be awesome, bro. We've already got it planned for the most part. Where it's gonna be, the building it's gonna be in. Ooh.
I took mom and dad to the Randy Humphreys grand opening Saturday.
Oh, really?
Got to say hi to them. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Awesome, man. That was awesome. Folks went out, man. I wish I could have made it to Randy's, man, but I had some stuff going on here, dude. Yeah.
3
There you go.
But my parents, my mom's generation, they just don't talk to other people in the industry at all. So getting them down to talk to other people and them seeing that it's not all competition was cool.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when the guys came out to your shop, man. It's just nice, man, because it's tough. Like, even like, so now that I'm a rep, right, I get to go around to people's shops in other states, other areas, and there are a lot of people that aren't connected on Facebook at all, man. Like, they're kind of there, but to them, Facebook's a waste of time because they've got a successful business without it, right? If you've got a business that operates just fine and you're making plenty of money without Facebook because you've got like the local reputation, there's no need to be on Facebook, right? Yeah, will it bring you more work? It might bring you more work, but if you've got enough, you've got enough, right? So, like, and again, I talk about, all depends on, what everyone, what your goals are in your business, right? Some people are like, if they're good, they're good. If you want more, they go for more, right? But yeah, it's wild, man. There's so many people on there that, like, once you like start getting them connected, you start getting them in the groups, and you start getting them around other people, man. Like, they're just floored at like the connections, like the community that's built right now around it all, man. It's just so awesome, dude.
It is, man. Like I said, our previous company, mom and them been using them for 30 years. They never met a rep, never even talked to one other than over email.
Oh, wow.
Call. Like, never. They got to meet 3 on Saturday from Autobahn.
Well, I've even,
right?
Yeah, I've even been, and now I'm being the rep, I've been around to where some reps don't even tint. Like, there are some more popular reps for companies that you see that are active on Facebook that can obviously tint, right? But when you get out and about, you realize a lot of reps don't tint. Like, they don't come from the tint side of things, which I get. Everyone's got their way of doing business, man. And these guys might be great at sales or something, man. But to walk in and like to be able to sling film with someone, or if they're having a hard time on a car, and to teach them a technique, man. Like, just the other day with Jesus down at the high school, I showed him 4 different ways to shrink a back glass, man. Like, to just walk in and show, like, it's just like that has value, man. Like, wild. How about this real quick? I'm gonna go. I can hear myself echoing over here. Haha, this will get the links in the chat. I'll put them in there myself. Yeah, I think I haven't talked to them in a little bit. I can't remember. I remember that, man.
That's another thing with window tinting, man, is you're always going to be learning something. Something's always changing. There's a new car coming out, new techniques. You'll always be learning.
Oh yeah, man. And I try, like, when I had my last role at Car Toys, I was regional tint manager was my role, and we had 8 shops across the state. And one aspect of my job was to just go around, and if the guys were struggling with anything, or if they had a few minutes, I'd be like, hey, check out this technique, try this. And sometimes it would be, I saw it in a Facebook group, and I'm like, you know what, this might work here. So I'm like, hey, let's try this technique. And then we just try it. And I'm like, it's super, super, super important that once in a while you just try a new technique, man. Just give it a shot.
Well, that's what I do. I run the shop, and I teach the things to the ladies that I see on Facebook that we didn't know. They've been tinting for 30 years. They still don't know everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so here goes Dustin. Dustin, I remember this now. Funny story to that, Dustin, is you sent me that guy's phone number. So I reached out and I'm like, boop, 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 boop. Hey brother, yeah, this guy Dustin from you were with Eastman at the time was like, yeah, you guys are looking for something, man, and his film's taken in the area, so I wanted to talk to you. Are you interested in this film? Yeah, I just got the phone with one of your reps, and I was like, what? Turns out I don't know how, but he'd been talking with Tony Kiger for an hour before I called, and Tony Kiger and him had been connected for a while, and I'm like, all right, well, you hang out with Tony, bro. Tony's got you, man. So that was a pretty funny story, man. Oh yeah. So here we go. Here's the question, man. This one or that one, or this one or that one, or this one or that one, man. Like it all works, dude. And I think most of us know, man, it all works, man. Some people just get stuck in the way. So here's something I talk about a lot. I talked about Corey with it earlier. Is when people do something, I talked about it in my monolith presentation, right? When people do something, they tell other people about it. Because what happens is when they tell someone else about it, and that person does it too, then they feel like they made the right decision. Because if it's the kind of decision that other people can make and do at the same time, then it's a good decision, right? So what people do is if they're stuck in their ways and they're like, this is the only way I do it, it's the best way to do it. When they say that to you and say, hey, reverse roll is the cleanest way to do a back glass, you should do it, man. Like, and you go do it, and you come back to him and you're like, you're right, man. Like, it helps him feel that he's right and he's made the right decisions. When in reality, man, reverse roll, freaking Frankenstein, butterfly, trifold, whatever you want to call them, man. There's so many ways to do it. If it comes out clean, it's the best way to do it, man. I mean, I had installers all over the state, dude, and I had to very quick say, all right, the only way I can run a tent company with this many window tinters is if the only requirements I put on them are it has to be done in a reasonable time and it has to be done clean. Other than that, I don't really care, man. Like, however you do it, you do it. And I saw people do things. I saw a guy, Josh, I'll call him out, man. He would pull a piece of film down with dirt on it, spray it, and just be like, shh, and wipe that shit with his hand, dude. And then rinse it off. And because his hands and stuff are clean, like, it would get it off. I've never fucking seen that before. Hair? He's like, I was taught, man, you get a hair in your film, you go up and you're all like, all right, here we go. Pull the film down. Just like, pick the little hair out. Like, all right, cool, there we go. You put it back up. Nah, this dude's like, you got a little hair.
That's what the ladies do.
Like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, I mean, if it works, dude. But when I first saw him do it, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? But if it works,
it still freaks me out. I've been watching him do it for the last 10 years, and it still freaks me out.
If it works, man, it works, dude.
I saw a video not too long ago of a guy using a piece of tape. He rolls up a piece of tape, and he flips it around and uses the adhesive on the tape to grab the hair.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet, man. That's an awesome one, too. Tim Johnson says he does it. I can't remember who did it, man, but yeah.
I don't know who it was, but I saw somebody, and I've tried to get the ladies to try it. They won't do it. They will not do it. They are very, very stuck in their ways.
So let's start a Tint Fam argument. It's a good argument, but so it's called the Frankenstein method, right? Can anybody show me a reference where Frankenstein walked with his arms out like that? Because I think it should be called the Mummy, but it's been called the Frankenstein for so long. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see it. Let's do this. Let's set myself straight here. Hell, let me spell this right. I can't say Frankenstein. Okay, Jay had made a point. Did Frankenstein's monster walk with his arms out?
Our local expo dealer, he's got something. I don't know what they call it. I call it the Superman because he kind of grabs it with one hand and dives in like Superman.
My wife is spraying me with water. What are you doing? Quit. Woman.
She says time to get off.
So we have a rule in my house, but she's breaking it by doing this much. Damn it! We have a rule in my house. We've got this purple spray bottle that my wife uses to water plants and stuff with, and we've got a rule to where you can spray each other with it as long as you just do it within reason. Like, so like I could walk up at any time, grab it, and just walk in like, and it's just kind of like you're not allowed to get mad about it, right? With one good spray. And my daughter will get me, I'll get her, she'll get my wife. Like, yes, we have fun with that, man. It's a fun little rule in our house of like a way to get each other. So, here we go. The monster always moved stiffly, but his signature look of having his arms outstretched was because at one point he was blinded. The series never explained that he got his sight back, and the creature's blind walk became a quirk that pop culture lovingly adopted for ages. So, at one point he did it, and it just became the way. So, okay.
This is the way.
Did the mummy walk with his arms out?
Ow.
So his arms are bound to his chest, but then when he reaches for the scroll, the mummy's got his arms out kind of deal. And again, it's like the same thing of like, he did it, but it wasn't the way. So I guess it is the Frankenstein, man. All right, well, I'll shut the fuck up. That's not a conversation I'll bring up.
You've seen it where they jump in with one hand, they fold the film over one arm and jump in?
No, dude.
At my local Expo dealer, I call it the Superman because he looks like Superman when he's trying to fly in the back seat of a car with it on one hand.
I've seen the people take the film on top of their head like that for some big windows, and they'll get in with it just laying across them. It's like a modified Frankenstein that they'll call the Superman.
Yeah. Well, this is one arm out. Just one arm. Film's draped over this arm. Just one. And he flies in the car, man.
He flies in the car.
I'm going to have to get him on video one day doing it because it's awesome.
Hell yeah.
The guy we trained last summer, he loves doing it that way too. He saw Tim do it once and he had to learn how to do it. And he's got his own shop now.
Yeah, I want to say there's another one. I think he left the liner on it. So he'll kind of like reverse roll style where he'll peel the liner up, spray, put it back down, and he'll tri-fold it over on itself. And he'll lay that in the back deck, he'll unfold it, and pull the liner up and put it in. And I've seen him do like this weird, like, almost like an S-curve. So you're tri-folding it, but your film makes more of a shape like this.
Huh.
And then he'll put that in. Yeah, that's the same guy who sprays the hairs and wipes it off. He's an awesome tinner. I mean, dude can tin. I'm not denying him, but doubting him. But it was just hilarious, man. He calls himself a hammer and me a scalpel. To just the way how much like more rough he is with window tint. And I'm like very just like fine-tuned with my motions, and he's just like, fuck it, slap it on. He's old school tinner, man. So I got to read this, right? Dustin says, seen a short dude facing away from the pill board, grab the film behind him, throw it over his head into a Frankie, and into the car. So he's grabbing the bottom of it because he's short and kind of picking it up and throwing it over his head. That's wild, dude.
It's crazy.
Oh, Jay calls it the taco. Which one? The weird S one that I drew? Was that what you're talking about, Jay?
I think so.
So here, Dustin, on the trifold, do you leave the liner on and pull it off in the car, or I've seen people like just wipe down like crazy and just literally fold the film over on itself, like liner to back. I mean, film adhesive to back, and put it in there and unfold it that way. And that seems ridiculous. But again, if it comes out clean, you do your thing, man. Like, I'm not afraid to say something seems ridiculous, while at the same time watching you do it to see if it works. Because if it works, it works. But is that the way you guys do it, Dustin? Are you guys leave the liner on, I guess, for the trifold, lay it in the back deck, unfold it, pull the liner off, and then pick it up? Is that what you guys are doing?
Oops.
Oh, and speaking of training, I'm hosting a tint class. Depends on the installer. New cars, no. Old busted cars, liner on. Yeah, okay. On June 12th, 13th, and 14th at Autobahn HQ, I'm hosting a tint training class. So I will be teaching some folks to do some window tinting in my own fun way. So hopefully they come out at least a little bit better than they are now, and I can do my job. So that'll be fun. It'll be my first like official training. Like I've trained people at Car Toys and helped people like when I hire someone on, like first I'm like, what's your attitude like? Are you cool? Are you not? Right? If you're not cool, bye, see you later. If you're at least cool, I'm like, all right, well, let's see where your skills are. Because I learned most people talk themselves up. Well, one, they talk themselves up. Two, they're nervous. They're in a new space. They don't know where everything is. They're not sure. You know, so I'm like nerves get people, right? So I would always look at them and just like you seem cool. Let's see where your skill set lies. Like what can you do, right? And then I give some insight. I'm like, hey, try this, try that. And I step back and like see, can they improve a little bit? And if they can, then I'll give them a job and then I'll work with them. I'm like, all right, well, let's go. You're on. Now let's see. Here's where you are. Are you open to learning more, to taking this further? And if they are, I'm like, you're hired. Let's rock and roll. So Jesus, the training will be that I'm hosting June 12th, 13th, and 14th will be at our HQ in Houston. We had a training class. It is $950 for a 3-day class. There is lunches provided all 3 days and a dinner provided the third day. And we've got a discount to the hotel across the street. So I want to say it's like $160 a night or something like that for the hotel across the street, across the highway, but a few minutes from HQ. So that'll be fun. I'll be staying at the hotel. We'll be partying at the hotel.
Intended for people that already know how to tint, or straight up beginners, or all?
This class is pretty much going to be so far people with minimal experience. So they've at least messed with it. But the people who are signed up so far have at least messed with it, but they might not be like refined enough to actually like tint a car without problems. That makes sense. So that'll be fun.
I kind of want to send my son to these guys training here locally that I've been helping out and see what he comes away with.
Put that hidden GoPro on his chest. Be like, no, it doesn't work. That battery's dead, man.
Oh, man. Like I'm thinking about it, but I just don't know what they could actually do.
All right, so yeah, I'm with Jay. Time to go. It's been a little over an hour. Thanks so much, y'all, for jumping on. Thanks, Corey, for sitting here with us with your commentary. Thanks for being here. Thanks everyone for jumping on, man. Tint Fam, I love you. I love you for being here. I love you for being you. And I just, I hope to give back what I can. Go schedule your interview. BillyFreakinMurray.as.me/Tint Fam interview, whatever. I'll post it in this at the end of these comments on the video. I'll go in here in a minute. I'll end the live. I'll go in a minute. I'll post a few links at the bottom of the comments so you can go to those, check things out. So, go schedule your interview. We'll be a part of it, man. It'll be tons of fun, dude. So that means you too, Corey. Go schedule your interview. Yeah, you, Mr. Frozen. We got the Frozen Iceman here.
I'm still frozen?
There you are. All right.
No, you're frozen.
But thanks for jumping on, y'all. Thanks for jumping on, Corey. Thanks for jumping on, everybody else. Good night. We'll see you later, Tint Fam.
Later.